You ever wonder what would happen if superheroes got turned into babies? I mean, just imagine the possibilities. Today we're diving into the world of diapers, bottles, and maybe a little bit of world domination, because what if Green Lantern and the Flash got turned into babies? How would their powers work? What would they look like? And most importantly, how much chaos could they cause? Let's start with baby Green Lantern. Hal Jordan's powers come from the Green Lantern ring, one of the most powerful weapons in the DC universe. The ring amplifies his willpower, allowing him to create anything he can imagine out of pure willpower. But here's the thing. Turning someone into a baby doesn't exactly come with a boost in willpower. In fact, it probably does the opposite. Imagine this. You're Hal Jordan, aka the Green Lantern, and suddenly you find yourself as a helpless baby. Your once formidable power ring now feels like a toy in your suddenly tiny hands. Every time you cry, the ring goes haywire, creating giant floating rattles or transforming juice boxes into solid green constructs. It's like having the universe's most powerful weapon, but with the control panel set to baby mode. What kind of powers would baby Green Lantern have? Well, since babies aren't known for their focus or emotional stability, his powers would likely be less than stellar at first. Think of the classic baby. They get what they want when they want it. Now imagine that on a cosmic scale. Baby Green Lantern might turn the moon into a giant pacifier, or the stars into a mobile above his crib. But let's be real, those closest to baby Green Lantern would probably be more frustrated than awestruck. After all, a baby with the power to reshape the universe is pretty terrifying, especially when he's hungry and wants something and wants it now. Now let's talk about Baby Flash. Barry Allen got his super speed from a genetic mutation enhanced by exposure to the Speed Force, a cosmic energy field that gives some humans the ability to move at superhuman speeds. If he was turned into a baby but still retained his powers, we'd be looking at one very speedy toddler. Imagine a baby zipping around the room at 90% the speed of light, leaving a blur in his wake. Diaper changes would become a near-death experience, and walks in the park would turn into races against the wind. But there's a serious side to this super baby. Since babies don't really understand the concept of danger, he could easily put himself in harm's way. A game of peekaboo could turn into a trip to the emergency room, or a stroll in the stroller could end in a high-speed chase. Just imagine the headlines. Baby on a crime spree. Local park becomes racetrack. Talk about your typical Tuesday. But what would happen if these two speedsters were put together in the same nursery? Baby Green Lantern with his unpredictable constructs and Baby Flash with his need for speed would create a chaotic combination. Picture this. Baby Flash is zooming around the room, leaving a green blur in his wake, while Baby Green Lantern creates a giant floating bottle to try and slow him down. But Baby Flash is too quick, and the bottle transforms into a rocket ship instead, sending Baby Flash even faster. Soon the entire nursery is a whirlwind of green energy and motion. Toys and furniture fly everywhere as these two babies duke it out until, of course, they get too tired and collapse in a heap, only to do it all again the next day. So there you have it, the ultimate baby duo, Baby Green Lantern and Baby Flash. Unpredictable, destructive, and maybe just a little bit adorable. If you enjoyed today's episode and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Which heroes or villains should we turn into babies next? Until next time, remember, babies with superpowers are a force to be reckoned with.